Ambassador Nina Vera, the family of the late Jaime Cardinal Sin, the family of President Cory Aquino, and my dear friends at the EDSA Shrine. If we speak about the 20th anniversary of the EDSA Shrine, it should be Bishop Gabby who should be presiding and who should be giving the homily. Unknown to most of you, it was Bishop Gabby who conceived of the EDSA Shrine. It was he who pointed to Cardinal Sin where to build the EDSA Shrine. It was he who was appointed by Cardinal Sin to be the chairperson for the construction committee of the EDSA Shrine. And when the EDSA Shrine was finished, it was given to me on a silver platter. But it was Bishop Gabby who did all the work of conceptualizing, meeting the artists, negotiating with contractors, and so many hidden works of love for the EDSA Shrine. Let us give Bishop Gabby a big The EDSA Shrine was scheduled to be consecrated on the 8th of December 1989. But it could not have been consecrated because of a coup that started on the 30th of November. That is why on the 8th of December, a Mass was held outside in order to thank Our Lady for the peaceful resolution of that attempt to topple democracy. And the consecration of the EDSA Shrine was delayed to December 15. That is why the marker says the EDSA Shrine was blessed on December 8, but the celebration happens on December 15. I am old enough to remember that. I was there. Whether it was December 8 or December 15, the EDSA Shrine was unfinished when it was consecrated. You look at that altar. That altar table was unfinished by the sculptor because we had to rush it for December 15. And he did not touch it anymore since then. The EDSA Shrine was unfinished work when it was blessed on the 15th of December, 20 years ago. The lights were incomplete. The murals were there of Nemi Miranda. The paintings, the sculptures were there, but it was incomplete. It was incomplete because the EDSA Shrine will never be completed. On December 15, 1989, it was blessed as an incomplete, unfinished church. 20 years later, the EDSA Shrine is still an unfinished mission. Because we can never complete the task of peacemaking while we are living here on earth. If the EDSA Shrine stands for peace, then peace is an ongoing task. Peace is not the gift of 1986. Peace is not the gift after wars or revolutions. Peace is an ongoing mission. Peace is an ongoing task. The EDSA Shrine is unique among the memorials in honor of the EDSA Revolution of 1986. There is a People Power Monument a few meters from here. There is a memorial in honor of the EDSA Shrine at the island of Corregidor, remembering the revolutions of the Philippines. But the EDSA Shrine is unique because among all the memorials of the EDSA People Power Revolution, it is only the EDSA Shrine that is a living monument because the EDSA Shrine is not a building. The EDSA Shrine is you. My dear brothers and sisters, that is the EDSA Shrine. It is not a building at the corner of Ortigas and EDSA. The EDSA Shrine is a community of people, and that is you. And what we celebrate today is not the blessing of stone and steel and glass. What we celebrate today is the consecration of the people who will worship, who will love, who will share under this roof. The EDSA Shrine is an unfinished task. The EDSA Shrine is a living monument. Last of all, the EDSA Shrine is a promise of tomorrow. I feel sad that the beneficiary of EDSA DOS has betrayed the spirit that the shrine stands for. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed that those who stood up on the holy ground of EDSA could compromise with evil and waltz with criminals. I'm ashamed. I am hurt. But I am not angry. Because the EDSA Shrine has given me enough love and enough peace to look at the bigger picture. When you look at the beneficiaries of the EDSA Revolution of 1986 or of EDSA DOS, and you see how the spirit has been compromised, how the spirit has been betrayed, all you need to do is to look again at the EDSA Shrine, because the EDSA Shrine will always stand as a monument of hope for those who believe in peace, for those who believe in integrity in public office, for those who believe in the power of love to change the world. We opened our Eucharist remembering two loved ones of the EDSA Shrine. We would have loved to see both of them here. And when we are hurt, when we feel betrayed, when we feel lost, when we feel confused, don't we sometimes say, kung buhay lang si Cardinal Sin, tapos ka na. Don't we sometimes say, kung naririto lang si Tita Cory, nandito rin tayo. But the EDSA Shrine is not Cardinal Sin. The EDSA Shrine is not Tita Cory. The EDSA Shrine is you. And therefore, if we are here, the EDSA spirit must live on. People who believe in peace, people who believe in integrity, people who believe in the power of prayer, people who love the Philippines, need not die with the death of Tita Cory and with the death of Cardinal Sin. They must live on, and they must live on through us. Brothers and sisters, that is the EDSA Shrine. Do not look at the people we miss. Look at the challenge ahead. That is the EDSA Shrine. The EDSA Shrine is not a building. The EDSA Shrine is you. The EDSA Shrine is people. And the EDSA Shrine can never be defeated, because it stands for the spirit that can only come from God. If you look on top, beside you, you would see that the EDSA Shrine needs repair, as any 20-year-old building would need repair. I don't know how long this church building will last, but I am sure it is not going to last until the end of the world. There will come a time, my dear brothers and sisters, surely, I hope not soon, that the EDSA Shrine will crumble down. There will come a time, maybe thousands of years from now, when the EDSA Shrine will not be standing on this ground, on this location anymore. But Even if the EDSA Shrine should stumble, crumble, fall, now, I would not be afraid, because I know that the Spirit for which the EDSA Shrine stands for lives through you.